Hey y'all. So I am out here. I am smiling from ear to ear. I know yesterday y'all somebody wanted to like what this thing was. So it is a plant stand, but we're gonna be using it for a lot of different things. So it's light day. We are out here setting up the Seamoss Cafe. Um, let's see. Ah, you guys are the first to see it light up. Well, look at that. This is the first time I'm seeing it light it up. That is amazing. Whoa. Jeez. Louise. So look at that. Wow. Amazing. Oh wow, Jackie. It's amazing, people. Wow. I'm in awe. Check it out. Wow. That is cool. So this is the bar area. This is the ordering area. And hey, wow. And I love how it coordinates with take a picture from me, Jackie, while I show folks what. So these are the ones I hung yesterday, and I painted them to go with this. And look at that. Check it out. So yeah, I have less than a month to go before I open. There's a lot that needs to be done, a lot that has we are doing. I'm smiling ear to ear because wow, it looks good, Jackie. I want to enjoy this. Jackson, I want to see it from the street. I want to see it from the street. Open the curtain. Let me see what people see if they're like driving by and looking. Man, hey y'all joining me this Saturday morning. Um about so oh yeah, you can see it from the street. Ooh, you can see the light from the street. Yes, baby. Yeah. Wow. Whoa. That is inviting. Uh-oh. That is cool. That's cool. That is cool. So that's neat. Yeah, I would want to come in here and see. Joseph is taking a picture, a video. Jackson is taking a picture. Like that, those are the trophies of the day. Bundy is taking a picture. Like that's our trophy, Ben. Uh, we've been working really, really hard at this. Um, wow. So yeah. So this is going to be a different kind of Jamaican restaurant. It is really going to be focusing mostly on health and natural foods and use to foods Jamaicans use to heal themselves and cure themselves and excuse me in this time of when they is taking of let me go over here in this time of long COVID where people are just getting sick more and more frequently. The vaccinated are getting sick. The unvaccinated are getting sick. Oh damn! It looks so good. I should have waited until it was hung and I could see it and love on it before I started the live. Because as it is, I'm just like, when you have a vision in your head and you're like, okay, this can be done, this can be done, this can be done. And I've had these things in boxes for months. All the blue pieces in the chandelier, I've had them here in Tanzania over almost 3 years now. I had them trying to put them, I was going to use them at the Exodus house, but the thing is, the salt air would have eaten the metal work. So I've been saving the pieces so that I would have them to use. I don't know at what point. So in my office, I've had like suitcases and suitcases of craft stuff that I've had for years now. I can say years that I've had for years. Like this is the TV out of my house. You know, the lights you can see, I took those out of the house. But a lot of the stuff that you're gonna see in here is stuff that I've had in craft for years. You see the macrame, the I wonder if I could zoom in, I can't. But these lights, I want to turn them on so you can see them. They're amazing, but only when you're in the space do you know. So which one of them you turn on the light then? So the macrame on those lights, they come from like a kind of yarn that I've had for 3 whole years in my crafting box. When I used to live in, oh, there they go. When I used to live, oh, damn. Well, well, damn. Let me dance. Let me dance. I am so proud. I am so proud of the work that I have done. I'm so proud of the partners that I have to work with. I'm so proud of, you know, if you can see those lights. So, oh wow, that's, you know, so the whole week I've been feeling just really grateful and joyful about how far we've come, how far I've been able to get with this vision. But you know, when you have a vision for months and months and months, and you're like, okay, am I getting anywhere because I can't see the end of this tunnel? And I've been here before with the Exodus house, and I really genuinely did not want to go here again as far as working and working and working and working and running myself thin. I didn't, but that I've been through that. I was more better mentally prepared, and now I understand that after coming out of that stress of construction and you know, that being that aggressive project manager, to switch hats into hospitality, I have a little bit more of the mental uh, preparedness to do something like that, rather than when I was doing the Exodus house, it was like jump to jump to jump to jump. And I had guests staying in the house before I was even finished with the house. But now I have a little bit better grasp because I understand what I will be going through mentally and what I'll be expecting. The thing that I'm mostly concerned about is because I'm a Jamaican and there aren't a lot of Jamaicans here, and just like training up the staff to be able to, you know, do things to a certain standard to make sure that every single plate we put out is quality, it's delicious, it's nutritious, you know, and keeping on top of that supply chain of good quality fresh foods and herbs and roots and things like that. And you know, the Seamoss itself, being able to support the Seamoss farmers in their remote coastal villages. So this is a point of consumption, it's a point of marketing, it's a point of getting the product that we will have in the Amazon store and getting our product that we have in other places in the world generating. So this is a win for all of the partners, all of the investors, all of the people who have, you know, believed in me from day one. Like how I think of it is like, if somebody gives me $1,000, that is 1,000 times, 1,000 times they believe in me, right? I break it up in my mind individually, and I think of it like this person believes in me 1,000 times, and I use that energy to say, okay, I can, because this person could stay from wherever they are and see that I can, And I have the energy and I have the vigor, and come what may, I'm down for the fight. I'm down for the count. To do the best that I can do with the African people that I encounter with, and with the kind of business that I encounter with. So this is a win, y'all. This is a win. I will take this win. Hey, DC. Thank you. Yes, I will take this win. I'll wear this feather in my hat for those of y'all who are behind the scenes, and those of you who aren't necessarily able to, be here. But it's gonna take a while. In a few weeks, I want to do a soft open at the end of Ramadan. In Ramadan, everybody's fasting and the Christians are on Lent. So I'm just taking this time to like pace myself of what is to come next. Thank you, Joseph. Yeah, of what is to come next, and how to tackle that. So I want to move out of this phase of like building and construction and furnishing and equipment, and get down to the real nitty gritty of a solid process. So that's where we're headed to next. So this is a huge win. um, we have a lot of things to be thankful for and a lot of people to be grateful for. And so I genuinely appreciate everyone who has gotten us to where we are. But yeah, I've had these things in boxes. I've had these things in storage. Joseph can tell you that I'll go and I buy the things that I need like months and months and months ahead, and I'll store them up because when I'm ready for them, I would like to have them. I'm not that kind of person. I'm the kind of person who doesn't, I'm not the kind of person who waits for the last minute to say, oh, I need to get this. Let me go and get it. I plan carefully. So when the point of doing comes, it's done. So I couldn't get anything done without the counter. I couldn't, am I leaning to, yeah. So I couldn't get anything done without the counter. So in proximity to the chair, you can see how big and deep the counter is. So the counter is like twice the height of this chair. Um, so I couldn't hang the lights until I knew where the counter was going to be, and and I couldn't put any of the equipment back here until I knew where the counter is going to be. So I need to have like a dimension for the back bar. So we're behind the counter now. And you can see like this TV looks so teeny tiny, but this is a huge television. I don't even know how or why stuff looks so small. And like this space is big. So when you when you uh when you see it, it's like when you put anything in here, it's like it just disappears, because it's such a big space. And I couldn't see like how the design would progress unless I had like the essential pieces in here. So the next few weeks, I really don't have that much time. But so yeah, so the back bar equipment. This is just a box, but the fridge is in the office. But I just needed to have like a concept of where everything would be. Um, so yeah, so that is um that is what we're up to today. I wanted to start giving updates on the fun part of things, because the not so fun things are like behind me, you know. But yeah. So these look really tiny, but they're not. They're actually really very huge. And the fact that the ceiling height is so tall that it looks really small. But yeah, so I'm excited. Uh, I'm excited about all the different levels of things. And there are diaspora people here. What I want to do is support also not just the Tanzanians, but also the diaspora people who make things, who have things to offer, because One of the hardest things in merchandising. What's on the menu? So the menu is light fare. It's light fare to begin with. It's, jerk chicken, jerk salad. Um, I don't want to get into too many details, but we have things on our menu that you will not be able to get anywhere else in Tanzania. Let's just put it that way. And you will not be able to. You can't get these things even in restaurants in New York, because we have the raw uh, things here fresh. And I've been making things that I could preserve or that I could freeze for months. So there are things here that we have that other people will, that is not on the menu. This is not a Me Too menu. It's not a, well, they got it, I got it too. But it's fresh quality food that you will not be able to get anywhere else. So yeah, so we've been making things, the things that are mostly time consuming, that we've been making, for example, the bami, like when you go to New York. Hi, thank you, Catherine. Catherine is one of our investors and she is a trooper, man. So yeah, so the like bami, Jamaican bami. If you go to New York, you will hardly find bami every and anywhere. You have to go to specific places that get it from Jamaica frozen and freeze it, or you have to go to Jamaica and get it and freeze it. And that's one of our things that we have. So I don't want to really get into the details because it's like giving out too much information. But yeah, we have some amazing foods. That's not just for the Jamaicans, but for the Tanzanian people as well. And people in general who want a taste of like that Caribbean flair. And what is that Caribbean flair? It's our own unique spices. So I've been hoarding spices for a long time as well. I've been ordering them and just stockpiling them and investing in keeping in them to give people that authentic taste. Because for me to like go somewhere and they say Jamaica and then give me jerk chicken, and if the jerk chicken don't taste like jerk chicken, me nah go back. And so I put a lot of energy and effort in training and teaching other people how to prepare it properly, how to do the dry and the wet. A wally put a place them where you go. Them only sprinkle like a sitting on it and say jerk sauce. And which is unfair and untrue to the Jamaican name. And me go start ask people if give back the name Jamaica if you not gonna do the thing right. So for me, it's about providing an authentic experience. That if I'm saying this is jerk chicken the same way. If you go down a yard, the jerk man I do out of the jerk pan, and him a season it the same way, and him a chop it the same way. You're gonna get it the exact same way. You're not gonna get it, oh, we make it in the oven because it's faster. No, and that with a pan. When the pan sprinkle little sauce upon it and say, oh, it's jerk chicken. We're not upon that. We're upon the real thing because we can. And the environment here is very similar to Jamaica. A lot of foods are here, but it's the combination of the food and the spices and the seasoning that really complements it, that makes it that Jamaican or Caribbean food. So yes, well, DC, give me some good things, man. So yes, the spices are here, a lot of spices are here, but they're key ingredients in Jamaican spices, right? The holy trinity of spices. So the thyme and the pimento and the scallion. So in Tanzania, we can get one out of three. We can get the scallion. Thyme, we don't know about. Nutmeg missing, not nutmeg, pimento missing in action. It's like you walk out the whole of I was gonna say Coronation Market. You walk out the whole of the market, and it's like it's an urban myth. It's like, yes, pimento, this thing Jamaican people use it. We don't know where, right? So I've had those kinds of spices. Then in Zanzibar is well known for spices. A lot of good quality spices are in Zanzibar as well. So there's a lot of things that are here that we can take advantage of, but bringing that quality, authentic Jamaican Caribbean experience to this place is really what I'm after. You know, watch Jackson. I clean the count. I clean the count. Oh, I'm just saying, I'm excited because of the first time I'm witnessing someone cleaning the counter. Yeah, so we have one bag of things at one over here. We're still waiting on the rest of the tables when them come through. You know, I'll put them out and things. But in the meantime, now that I can see certain things in place, I realize the depth of the walls. Like the walls are extremely high, and so there's a lot of room to do things here. I had a vision in mind for the backrest, but I didn't want to start on it until I actually, could see things in place, like the benches and the lights. So now that I see it, I understand better of how to put this together. The chandeliers are the exact same height, the exact same small, because it gives me the idea now of where am I putting my order, my order menu? Where am I putting the back bar? Where am I putting the equipment, the blenders and juicers and things like that? So all of these things, like, had to, if you're in project management, you'll understand what I mean. Like, certain things just need to precede other things before you can have a concept. And if you're a creative person, you can't see certain things unless you also have the technical no, you understand, like, what does it mean to the technical aspect of the project. So anywho, I am so excited. This is like, we're loading. We're loading. So I'm looking at a soft opening at the end of April, at the end of Ramadan. So if anyone is coming or is interested in coming, I'm thinking of doing, like, selling tickets for the soft opening for people who would like to come to help to support us to get us to where we need to go. For those who are here, and like I said, it's not just something for, supporting Tanzanians, but the diaspora, because we needed space. We needed a place to sell our goods. We needed more people to tell us yes. We needed more people to say, yes, we know what that is. We would like to have that in our store. We'd like to have that in our supermarket. No, there is a lot of resistance because people don't know. Like last year when we started out, no one knew what the hell Seamoss was, and it has become more and more popular in the local market. And it's very, like, you know, like, curious that, you know, yes, but mega try that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Catherine. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Yeah, so Catherine says I'm awesome and she loves my creativity and the reason for investing in me. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, so those of you who would like to invest, or those of you who would like to partner with us, I mean, there's a lot of room for growth. There is a lot of opportunity here. This is where we're doing something new and unique in an industry that is new and unique. A year ago, people did not know what Seamoss was. This year, best believe everybody knows what Seamoss is. There are people out here who are getting the understanding of it. So when I go somewhere and I say I do Seamoss, they're like, what? Where can I get some? How much is it? Blah, 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 blah. So the local market is ready for it. Yesterday, DC had asked me a question like, is this just faith or did I do some research? And I was explaining while the racket was going on that the research is like following the trends, following the followers who are following the trends, who are following the conversations concerning CMOS and CMOS consumption in Tanzania. And it has definitely increased between last year and this year from where we were to where we are now. So we are right on the money. We are right on time with something like this in the place and the location that we're in. So I'm super excited. I'm finally seeing, with my eyes, like how things are falling into place. And I didn't want to put anything to say, okay, I have, I want it to look like this, because the minute I start to do that, then when the deviation happens, I'm like, okay, well, so what do I do now? Because to me, the vision in my mind is the real thing. Like I wanted to use pallets for the seating, and they did not have the pallets in this width that I wanted for the seating, because I have a concept of how I was going to use those pallets. And that was the one thing I was married to, and I would never let it go. But there is no pallets in that width unless I cut it, which is going to put me in the same cost bracket of basically, making it. So I thought, okay, instead of buying and trucking and, and letting them clear it and clean it and giving me new this and new that. You ready, Joseph? We can ride back. You can drive me back, please. You came with your boda. Okay, well, I'll drive myself home then. Thank you very much. Yeah, so the guys are like headed for the door. Hello, Sandra. How are you? Yes, man. So I didn't want to marry myself to, to anything any longer. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to let the technical aspect of things prepare me for what I can do creatively. So, anywho, anyone who is interested in partnering with us, learning what we're doing, gaining insights, becoming investors, becoming partners, or anything of that nature, please do email me exodusafrica1@gmail.com, XODUS Africa1. I'm going to put it in the comments. If you don't see it on this one, look in my bio, all right, or in the community section, right? So, all right, new comment. Oh, okay. So how come? Oh, well, no. Back to cam. Uh-oh, I turned the camera off. So welcome to this. Okay. Yeah, so you see my email address here. So if you're interested in partnering and getting involved with us, yeah, this is a great time. It's very important. This is a very important space. It's a very important place. We're going to be able to do, we have a place now by which we can have our meetings. We have a place by which we can have our connections. We have a place by which we can, showcase goods from also other people who are making things in the diaspora, who are here, because it's hard enough already to be a foreigner in Tanzania, and also trying to get yourself into a store or trying to get yourself into a something. So if you're here and you're making stuff, and whether that be soaps, gels, or whatever, we have facilities also that we're going to be doing shelf spacing to sell goods and products, and in a location like this, quality products that can get that consumer traction, so you can at least have definitive numbers to say to your company, your shareholders, foreigners, or whatever, to say, hey, yeah, we're in Wani Mama in Masaki, and we sell blah 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 blah. So just to be able to have a space to lend that voice to people who actually need the visibility. I think it's important. There are people here who make soaps. There are people here who make things. So, just this place is just going to be a great marriage of the diaspora, Africans, and and Caribbean people together in one place. So I'm down for it, and I'm here to see us all succeed together. Okay. All right. And also, thank you, Constance. Yes. So we still have space at the Exodus House. Some of you have left messages that you want to stay. We do have space. We do have other rooms. Email me, same email address. Make your reservations. The other day, someone told me, hey, I'm here. I'm like, now is a good time if you're a business person to ride with me. You want to get in the car and be out with me every day so you can see all that is involved, because some people don't get the opportunity, right? Thank you, Sandra. The rising tide floats all boats. There you go. This tide floats all boats. So that's what I'm trying to do, is is float all these boats that are like, one boat is over here, one boat is over there, but we're all in the same water. Let's rise the tide together. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna go. These men who are hardworking, they have all seemed to abandon Mama Jojo. So let me take my pictures because Jojo is my taskmaster. She asks for pictures. She's like, "What did you do today? Can I see pictures of what you did today?" Oh, so I got to go take pictures. All right, y'all. Love you. Thank you so much for watching. Send me an email, communicate with me, and I'll continue to do the updates. Maybe I'll do another live tomorrow. Um, and I'll try to organize a meeting for the shipping partners as well as the investors so that we can all be on the same page. But I had to get past certain technical challenges so my mind could be clear to do the things that need to be done, to say the things that need to be said to everyone who's involved with what we're doing. Okay, love y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.